Countdown begins.
The beginning match.
Alright, we might be a little bit biased here, but...
Should have gotten one of the OD guys to join me. Lower the
bias.
the bias.
Then it'd be 2-on-1. It'd be
Go
even...
AC. Okay, so in the upper left we have the purple Terran OD tag you're pregnant with a nice shark tooth decal. And in the bottom right we have the green Terran with another really cool decal. AC Slayer.
It looks like the
Looks almost like a Star Trek thing, doesn't it?
from the sword. Looks like the sword from Halo.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, what is that thing called? The
I'm so bad at video games. So I believe I am observing. Do you want to observe?
Yeah, I can observe if you want me to.
Okay. I'll observe.
Okay.
Just for
great.
a little bit. You can observe next game. Anyway, so both players are electing to not open with the proxy.
Oh, they could proxy one Rax. Oh no, I don't think.
Gas first.
Goes gas first. So this looks like you think
Fast
Hellion coming
Banshee, fast Banshee, maybe fast Hellions. The general rule is Banshee, and AC is going with the 12 refinery, so he's likely to open Reaper. So the nice thing about Reaper on this map, it's really good for scouting. Oh, he's proxying.
Yeah, what should a 12 gas with 12 racks should be Reaper. But this
I
is
never expected this. Interesting.
This the barracks goes
This
down.
is actually, if you think about it, man, this is actually gonna be good because purple opened gas first. Tag you're pregnant. So if you open gas first, it means your marine count's gonna be lower than usual early on, which leaves you susceptible to early Reapers. So this is actually a smart build.
Is this going to be a Reaper or is it going to be straight into a factory?
No, likely Reaper.
One Reaper, maybe one Reaper.
AC's done this build versus me before. He likes to build a factory and then float it into the main base.
And
then build mines in his main base.
Okay, I see.
Do you like slay air conditioning or something?
No. It seems like Haggard Pregnant is doing a
If I were AC, I would not respond to that and just focus on winning the game, but we'll see.
Okay, so...
Okay, so look, factory's coming down. 100 gas. Where's the factory? Yep, there it is. He's going to float that into the main base. Where's his depot? He needs a depot right now. Build the depot.
It's got one depot at home, but that's it.
He's going to get supply blocked.
There goes the depot.
Okay, a little bit late, but it should all be fine and dandy. Second Reaper is on the way after this one.
Bunker going up for Tag You're Pregnant. He notices the proxy, and the bunker...
Oh, there's only one Marine here. One Reaper completely destroys a Marine. Okay, now we should just get out. You'll kill an SCV. That's pretty huge, actually, because think about it. When the second Reaper comes...
why Tag You're Pregnant didn't go for a Reaper first.
Oh, wow, this is actually working. Oh, no, he didn't get the Marine. Oh, that sucks. But think about it. Now, what does he have? His Hellion's going to be late. This SCV, he's going to kill a lot of SCVs. You don't want to take damage to it, but...
He's already up 2 SCV kills.
And look now, he's going to float this into the main base. He's going to start building Widow Mines, 4 scans. AC's in a wonderful position.
The Hellion comes out. Let's see if we can see some wonderful Hellion micro.
He needs to get out of there. He does not want to lose the Reapers. Okay, good. Now he's going to make a mine. Now here's the nice thing about mines in TVT. They don't really do a lot of damage, but the thing is they force scans. And scans when you're on one orbital is huge, because think about it, like you're only going to have one mule at a time. If you waste scans, it really cripples your economy early game, because Terran builds are so precise these days.
That's true, and back at home, AC Slayer's going 3 racks with another command center, so he's transitioning quite nicely. Oh, nice. The mine blocks the building.
Oh, he needs to burrow it. What is he doing? Burrow the mine. Oh, no, he didn't get a burrow. That's actually huge.
Misses the burrow.
I missed the burrow.
But Tiger Pregnant is heavily supply blocked. No, he's not. Okay, the second mine comes in.
Second mine.
And he gets it.
Yeah, he's going to get a burrow. Now he's going to...
Okay.
He missed that. He should have targeted on the Hellion, but...
But the SCV pull though, that probably costed maybe 100 or so minerals.
But at the end of the day, AC is really far ahead. The second orbital is finishing. He's at 24 workers to 19, and with the double orbital and with mules and Tiger Pregnant's not able to use scans to kill these. He's having to use scans on one base. AC is ridiculously far ahead. So
yeah, the Banshee's coming, but by the time the Banshee will get there, AC's gonna have plenty of Marines to deal with that. He's got 3 turrets coming down, so this Banshee is not gonna do very much.
Yeah, this is very smart by AC. He's building 3 turrets. In a normal TVT, one would not build this many turrets, but in a normal TVT, one would not be this far ahead. So it makes perfect sense. These 3 turrets will only leave a little pocket of vulnerability right there, right above the tech lab.
You should put enough Marines in there. And it's gonna be hard for the purple Terran in order to
look, this is just shut down.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna get a depot. And really, do you want to be killing depots at this stage in the game? Oh, he should move this mine a little bit more so we can cripple the Banshees coming out of the starport. That would actually be sick.
The scan goes down, and okay, with the
Viking shuts it down.
To take it out. Okay, didn't even lose a depot there. Wow.
Wow.
Impressive
He's up
play.
5 workers with double orbital. He had to use another scan. He's been barely muling for like minutes now. This is really horrible for our purple Terran.
Alright, so combat shields first.
So AC is going to make a Raven, I guess. He's going to make a Raven with this 200 gas. Yep, Raven.
Wow.
And he's going to start +1, I believe, soon. And
I'll get the nameplate up.
Yep, gotta get the nameplate. This is annoying, but once the Raven comes out, like, look, Terran has to retreat. He does not want to lose these units. I actually think that AC should not put the Reapers in the same control group. He should send the Reapers around to do some more harassment. But it's just a minor gripe. See, the Banshee can actually kill the Reapers. Oh, but look, Combat Shields is now finished. That really diminishes the Banshee's effectiveness against the Marines because Combat Shield and Marine takes 3 shots from Banshee instead of 2. So it really reduces the effectiveness of the Banshee.
This Banshee has only 1 kill, probably just a Marine.
Pretty hefty transfer by AC. I do have to, if there is one thing I'll comment on, it is that AC is 11 workers in the main. I think he should have transferred about 5 fewer because now he's fully saturated the natural. And it'd be better to just get full saturation in the main first before rallying. But his main is kind of running low, so I guess it does make sense.
Yeah, I mean, this is a 10-minute transfer, so I think if you look at some of the patches, they're down to 600 or so, a few more mules, and this is quite interesting. Tiger Pregnant is moving out with a handful of Marines and 2 tanks.
I don't actually... Honestly, these tank pushes are becoming a little bit of a fad, but if you look at them, there's no beef to this army. Think about it. There are like this many Marines without combat shield, 2 tanks. These are all very squishy units, which are easily killed off. AC spots it, and what you want to do here is engage in the middle of the map, slow the push down.
He forces the tanks to siege. It's going to delay it. Can he delay it until stim is done? If he delays it till stim is done, then...
Now he wants to pull back, or he doesn't need to. He can just...
Or he's going to take some losses here, but I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Tanks are actually pretty...
With the medevacs behind him, these Marines are going to just walk across and I think probably end the game.
There's no bunker?
There's a bunker just coming down. There's 2 Marines in his base. There's a factory there's a tank on the way. Doesn't look good for our purple Terran. Amazingly enough, the workers are even.
Workers are even? Huh, that's interesting. So somehow we managed to catch up. That's actually pretty impressive. AC's macro is slipping a little bit if I do have to comment on anything, but it shouldn't matter. I mean, 1 tank is really a joke against this number.
Yeah.
This is a good game.
Alright, and GG.
Well played.
First game goes to GRIMEY.
Yep.
First game of the set.
Awesome. So well played by AC. Purple also played really well, but he made a couple of key mistakes. First, that he didn't when he lost that first Marine, and that really messes up things because it allows the Reapers to sort of snowball and really delay your expansion. And then...
Yeah, what did you think about the fact that he made a Marine instead of a Reaper first thing? I was expecting him to just go ahead and make 1 Reaper. And
oh,
then,
you mean with gas first?
Because he did go gas first. That he
Yeah,
went gas, then racks.
yeah.
I think that with all that extra gas, you should delay the factory by just a little bit and get that one Reaper out so that you're just a little bit, you're just that much safer against a proxy Reaper.
I see.
I think that would have been a safer play. Instead, he rushed to the. I'm gonna join the
Now that I
game.
think about it, I think it's more of a build order loss because honestly, if you do not have 2 Marines when that first Reaper comes in, you're likely to just lose because the you cannot hold with the maybe if he built the bunker earlier, he could have held.
All right, gonna
Oh,
get
we
them.
have to invite AC. Okay.
Slayer. AC
So yeah,
Slayer.
purple played well. It was just kind of a build order loss, I would say. The problem was he also didn't scout the factory, and the real way to respond to that is to get an eBay and drop a turret. That's the best way to respond to it, or snipe the mines
As they,
as
but
they
the
come
fact
out.
that the in-base proxy lift. I mean, that's hard to prepare for. If you've never
Yeah, it
seen.
is hard. I suffered the wrath of that build. I played him in one game. I managed to hold it off and end up getting ahead, but I still lost. So it's not that much of an all-in.
Okay, I see. Because the
I wouldn't
S.
even classify it as an all-in. It's more of a heavy pressure.
What would that build lose to? Would that build just straight up lose to say
Proxy 2 racks would straight
Proxy
up win.
2X or Proxy 2X Reaper?
And even just 13 gas builds end up ahead. Because you get the 2 Marines, you shut down the Reaper, then you can scout the factory. Because the real thing was he wasn't able to scout the factory because he was, he was sort of limited
Yeah.
in his base by the Reapers. If he had been able to scout the base, he would have seen it.
Yeah. How common is it for Terran players to scout their own base? I guess after scouting the first SCV scouting the opponent's base, seeing nothing, I think most Terran players should scout their own base.
Yeah.
He was probably too busy dealing with the Reaper, too busy building the bunker, trying to get his supply depots in line, and just couldn't.
Yeah,
Alright,
I think the real
it's-
problem that game was normally in Terran vs. Terran, you build your third depot around the outskirts of your base to scout for Banshees incoming. So if he had done that and had not been restricted by the Reapers, I think he would have seen the factory. And that game might have gone a little bit differently. But moving on to this game, we have
Hey,
AC.
easy.
AC, the victor of the previous game, versus Mojo, the next player from OD.
Alright, Star Station.
Mm-hmm.
Now this map is interesting because the Zerg gets to pick their choice of third base. Either this little pocket expansion. Well, why don't we introduce the players first?
Yeah.
So on the bottom right-hand side, we have the Zerg team OD, Mojo. He's a Masters player. And on the top left, we have Grimey's Terran, who won last game, AC Slayer. So the Star Station nowadays is cross-only spawn. So basically, the two choices for the Zerg to take a third are this pocket north of the Zerg's current main base, and then way to the left underneath the watchtower. Now the advantage of the pocket base is that it is a little bit closer to your natural and to your main, but it's completely exposed. There's 180 degrees of area where Hellions can come in, poke a little bit, and they can just run. There's 3 directions. There's 4 directions that they can run out again. Drops on this little ledge here are just so frustrating to deal with when you don't have spores or mutas. But it is closer, so with roaches and your roaches can walk from your natural to your third a lot easier. On the other hand, if you take the left-hand base, Hellions become a little bit less of a problem. You just put maybe 1 or 2 spines there, and you basically have it sealed off from Hellions. And drops isn't so much of a factor. You can take that watchtower pretty easily, spot for drops, anything incoming. So it'll be interesting to see what Mojo prefers. So AC Slayer here is going with the standard, what looks to be 1 Rax fast expand. No gas, no Reaper. Interesting.
No gas, no Reaper, right? This is actually a bit of an archaic build if I do, or not build, it's an opening. It's an archaic opening nowadays with most people either preferring to open Reaper, Proxy 1111, or CC first. With that said, it's by no means a bad build. It's just not very popular these days, with more people electing to go for CC first. The advantage the Rax first does, it gives you this early Marine, which you can use to snipe this Overlord, which AC is actually gonna do. Do you think that this Marine will actually kill the Overlord? No, yeah, okay.
There we go. Here we are.
I don't think it will. I think it's safe.
I think there's no problem. I think he gets it. With some micro here, he should be able to get it.
I think he missed a shot there.
Maybe.
Nah, I don't think he will.
Wow.
He can intercept it maybe from the other side with the second Marine.
With the second Marine, let's see.
If you snipe this Overlord, it's by far better than CC first, but if you don't, it's kind of worse.
Alright, so the Zerg should know from that Marine timing that there is not going to be any Reaper anytime soon.
Yep.
So the Zerg should just, once he gets up to about 25, 26 drones, take a third base.
Yep.
Taking a third base before you get maybe a quarter of the way saturated on 2 bases feels a little bit uncomfortable. Your injects don't quite have the money to back up the larva, but we'll see. Either that, or he could go with two more queens, and he opts to go for 1 supply blocked queen. Oh, there we go. The Overlord comes.
So AC is actually banking a lot of money right now, which is pretty common with Rax AC. I haven't done the build myself in a while.
He might go for another CC.
Is he going for third? No. Oh yeah, he is going for third CC. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bold.
The nice thing about this is it reduces the number of depots you have to wall in preparation for a speedling timing. The problem with this is that with Roach Baneling all-ins, it gives you very little space to actually micro and put bunkers, etc. So it's kind of a risk-reward payoff thing.
So Mojo, interestingly enough, is adding on 2 more gases.
This is really fast double gas, right?
This is pretty fast. This is a commitment to some sort of tech. I'm expecting either some Evo chambers. If not Evo chambers, then because there's no Roach Warren, I do expect the lair.
Normally the Zerg would put a creep tumor first, right, to lay the double Evos as part of a wall.
The creep should be up by the time the double Evos come up. From what I'm seeing here, it seems like the gases were a little too soon. This is a little bit uncomfortable. He has nowhere to spend his gas. He throws down our Roach Warren, but he's banking 300 gas. There's nowhere to spend on.
There's no Evo. Oh, I think he's just gonna go all in, man. Now that I think about it.
All in what though? He's gonna bank up some gas and Roach Bane all in. I see the Bane nest.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey.
But AC's making mines. And he's going Hellion Banshee. This is actually beautiful.
Okay.
Is he going Hellion Banshee? No, he's doing Mine Drop. Well, if you want Hellion Banshee, Terran gets really far ahead against Roach Bane all-ins.
Well, let's see. Okay, so he's making nothing but drones. And the lair has not yet come up. He's banking 500 gas. I'm really curious to see this. I've never seen this build before. I've never done this kind of build where I save up that much gas. I mean, Zerg has
500 gas. Jesus Christ.
No minerals and close to he just
AC
spent.
has done 0 scouting, which I guess is okay because he's playing really safe if you look at his mines. But the real problem for him is there's no second bunker. He needs, if he scouts this with the medevac, there is hope. But is he gonna see it?
Okay, there's 7 roaches on the way, and there's 4 roaches already.
This is a little bit late though. Like, isn't this supposed to hit around 840?
Yeah, I think the Zerg took.
Oh, he's gonna see it. He's gonna see it.
Sees the roaches, and he moves back.
He needs to add bunkers right now. Where are the Banelings? Okay, the Banelings are here. Why is he rallying them back?
Because he doesn't know what's in the drop. If the drop contains, say 4 Hellions, then all his workers are gone, just toasted.
But this is really delaying the all-in, isn't it? I mean, if you're gonna commit.
I think I'm calling it right now. The all-in is off.
Well, the problem is AC needs to move these mines. He needs to spread them out a little bit more. Having 2 mines like that is a bit dangerous. You want to spread them a little bit. This is a massive all-in. My God, Zerg has so many units.
Okay, well, the 4 mines go down in the main.
Decent damage. How many workers killed? 7. That's okay. I don't know. I think these mines would be better off at home, honestly.
Yeah, but he gets out with all of them, which is really good. So that's.
I don't know, man. I don't know if he's gonna be able to hold this. Huh.
All right, AC Slayer sees it. He sees it on the
No,
map.
raise the
Did it
depots,
cook him
please.
up?
Raise the. No!
No.
Oh, the mine's completely whiffed.
Okay, SCV's come off the line. There's about 7 or 8 more banelings left. These Marauders are really good.
Actually, he has a lot of units. Like, he'll break through this, but, like, let's look at the
Yeah.
workers. AC's fine, honestly. Like,
Looks like AC holds. He's
Yup.
got that medevac.
4
He's got,
racks.
he's got SCVs to buffer, Marauders to DPS.
Like, honestly, look, he's ahead. Like, Zerg has 24 workers.
Yeah, what? Oh
Which
yeah,
is
in the
3
in
orbital.
the
I mean,
natural.
like, Zerg
the
is
natural.
dead, now that I think about it. Zerg has no hope now. What an interesting way of just doing this. Actually, it's fascinating. How many workers? 19 killed by this drop.
Yeah, if you look
Now
at
that
the
I think
natural, the
about it,
natural's clean. There's no workers in the natural for the Zerg. AC holds.
AC's pretty hardcore
Let's
supply
see.
blocked thanks to losing all of those, but he's won the game basically. I mean, what is Zerg gonna do? Actually,
His
now that I think about it,
supply
the
is
mine
30
drop
up.
was actually a brilliant choice.
All right, GG.
Wow.
Wow.
Very well done. I didn't think you could do it. The mine drop just did
that
way
was
too much damage.
Yeah. I think the critical mistake here was the Zerg got 2 additional gases when he wasn't fully saturated on minerals. Because when you get the gases, you got to put you could spend 2 workers to make the gases, and then 6 additional workers to put them inside the gas geysers. And now he's down 8 workers. That's half the full saturation of a base. And he was just so strapped for minerals. Like, if he just delayed the gas by a minute, then I think the whole timing could have been pushed up maybe 30, 40 seconds. It would have been comfortable spending. And then once he recognized the drop, then maybe he could have smoothly transitioned out of it because he would have the mineral economy. But
Yeah, that was interesting. Another interesting part about the game was AC didn't open Hellions.
yeah, there were
There were
that's
no Hellions that game.
no Hellions and no Reapers. And the current metagame now is 2 Reapers into 6 Hellions. And yeah, I don't know what.
Or just Hellions, right? If you don't open Reapers, man. Like, that's
Yeah.
very strange to just not build Hellions.
Yeah, because the proper Zerg response to no Hellions, if you see just no Hellions, you build
just
one
drone.
more. You drone and build one or 2 more queens. The whole point of Hellions is just to knock back those speedlings that run by, and also to knock off some of those creep tumors. So
Yeah,
that
the creep tubers, and then also snipe drones if Zerg is getting greedy. But
yeah.
if Terran doesn't open Hellions, Zerg can just drone, and there's really
Exactly.
nothing.
But I think Mojo had just a prepared all-in build coming into this. Just saw those.
Yeah, I
Koreans
think he was just like, he saw that AC was GM, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, he's just gonna. Maybe he was just intimidated about the fact that he couldn't match up in a macro game, so he just decided to put them all in. But
yeah, but I was impressed, man. I didn't expect him to hold that.
Yeah, the Marauders were a great choice. If
Like,
you
the
just,
mines completely whiffed. They didn't do anything. Mines blew up on like 2 links.
Yep. But wow, I mean the orbital command at the wall turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah, actually it did. It constricted the movement.
Yeah, because you're never gonna break through that OC. Like
Waste the banelings on the orbital.
Yeah, like 18 or 19 banelings to do that.
Okay, so I need to be invited to the game. Who's making the game? What's his name? Okay, Phrasia.
Okay.
So, AC with 2 kills to his name now versus Odie, Phil. We'll just call him Phil. Phil Nolite.
Phil Nolite.
Phil Nolite. What does that mean?
Or maybe PH Nolite.
So now the competition's getting intense. This guy's 1,300 points.
Ooh.
He's a 1,300 point Protoss with. Let's see now.
There's a little bit of
He looks like a
banter in the
TVP specialist, PVC specialist. Yeah,
Is he?
61% against Terran. It's pretty
wow.
good.
So my TVP knowledge is a little bit lacking, so
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I had some color commentary. You'll hear some screams and shouts when pros get killed or drops happen.
I think AC, like if I were AC, I would actually proxy Reaper this guy.
Is Proxy Reaper good against?
Yeah, Proxy Reaper is actually a new build, which has been demonstrated in the GSL now a couple of times. You proxy 11 racks Reaper, and then you either pull off gas and get an early expo, or you proxy a factory as well. Basically what AC did that game Except you don't lift the factory into
Now,
the
what
main
about
base.
the mothership core? Doesn't that just shut down Reaper play?
No, no, it actually doesn't, because if you think about what the Reapers do is they pin the mothership core at home, and then the mines sort of constrict the Protoss onto one base.
Okay, I see. And then
And they
the
force detection.
Okay. So the idea is to constrict the Protoss on one base while the Terran expands.
Yeah.
And you get a slight macro lead, and then you take the game in the mid game.
Yup.
Okay.
That's a
so
very cute build. It does seem to fit AC's style, so I'll see if he uses it.
He's a cute
AC
build.
and I like to complain a lot about Protoss, so we'll see how good he does. He does have another very, very unique build where he just does a stim combat +1 metavacless bio timing. It is a bit gimmicky, but it is very effective.
That sounds like what I used to do when I used to play Terran back in the beta.
Yeah, but he expands with it, so it's not
Okay.
like he does 1 rax FE into that. It's not like a
12 racks, 13 gas, 14 racks, 15 racks.
oh my god.
Make Marines get stim, pull SCVs, and go.
Yeah, that used to work if there wasn't a photon overcharge. So in the bottom left we have Phil Nalite,
And in the
who is
top
spamming like a boss. Jesus Christ, 300 already. He is feeling the pressure on his fingertips, isn't he? So, and in the upper right, we have AC Slayer. Now, very key thing we're going to see is AC going to... He would have rallied the SCV who's going to proxy, so it's likely to be a 1-Rax Expo. What he normally does is he does a 1-Rax Expo into that aforementioned Stim Combat +1 timing, and he's actually used it to great effect. A lot of people say it's gimmicky and rubbish, but he actually used it to beat State in one ladder game. He took a game off State, who's a very good Protoss player.
Wow.
Very high GM. So it is a pretty effective build, I mean. Hats off to him. I can't imitate it nearly as well as he does it, though. So we're going to see how effective it is. No gas, so no Reaper. It's very uncommon to take any gas other than 15 or 12 gas in this matchup, so in like about 30 seconds we're going to find out if he goes for the 1-Rax expand.
Okay, so Protoss is setting the scout up after what looks like after gas. The after gas scout going up.
The gas was, I believe, this is a 15-second gas, I believe, and like a 13. He's putting 3 probes in the first gas, huh? Okay, he's taking 1 out. Is he gonna put the probe back in? Yes. Now here's the key thing: 3 in each gas in this matchup almost always means a 1-base all-in. Like, this is almost 100% 1-base all-in.
Okay, and up top right, there's the proxy.
Proxy Stargate. This is likely to be either proxy.
So there's no reason to proxy a Robo up there.
Well, proxy Robo is good,
distance.
but you won't get this much gas if you want to proxy Robo. It's proxy Stargate likely. He's got it timed out pretty well.
Okay, so the gateway is not building. If AC Slayers.
This is incredibly common, by the way. This spot, it's almost always scouted, so I don't know why he's building it here. Honestly, I think a better spot would just be to like build it around this area. Just so Terran, or this area is also very common. I think that like when he proxies Stargates, like look, AC's gonna spot it because it's so obvious.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, no third pylon.
No third pylon.
Is this even on a second pylon? This is on the second pylon. He's just gonna cancel this.
Yeah, warp gate is once he kills the pylon.
Kills the probe. Now he's gonna get the pylon, and there's nothing.
Wow.
There's absolutely nothing Phil Nalite can do. He's gonna kill the pylon. And then this
Protoss has still not yet started warp gate.
Yeah, this is actually like one of the fastest proxy Stargates. Now he's eBay blocking, very smart. He's just gonna kill this, and then he's gonna retreat.
He lets the Stargate finish. Wow, that...
I mean, even if you let the Stargate finish, it's going to take another 20 seconds for the probe to power it. And honestly, I think that, like, he sees no Stalker.
I don't think...
Zealot? Is there a Zealot on the map? Okay,
there's one
coming.
Zealot.
It's really late. He needs to attack with the 4th Marine. What's he doing? Every second matters. Now, here's the problem. If he time warps this and the Zealot gets in, the Zealot can actually kill all of these workers. But AC sees it with the SCV, so he should pull. Will he kill the Stargate? I think he will.
I think so. With the 5th Marine there, I think the Stargate, yeah.
The Stargate's dead. Very nice.
Looks like Phil Nalite is trying to proxy another building. He's got a probe here.
I think he's just going to be a pylon. Is he just going to all in? Yeah, I think he is.
2 extra gates
go down. Is he going to 4-gate behind this? No. Where's the tech?
Protoss is sitting at 400 gas.
You can tell this is very awkward for him. He's not used to having this happen.
Really a tough spot. I mean,
Now that's why I was telling you, man, early on in the he's just gonna do it again. This is why I told you early on in the game, like, you should not build it here. You should build it over here, or someplace where Terran does not, like, always scout, because that is so obvious.
it's interesting that he's gonna go again for the what maybe a proxy Stargate again, but by now, I mean,
Is he gonna proxy? I don't think it's I think it's Twilight Council.
Twilight Council.
What? He's gonna do it again?
Again, Stargate.
Again? Well, I mean, AC's never gonna scout this. Like, I mean,
That's true. That's true. This is next level metagame. Perhaps Phil and Light.
he's not gonna be able to scout with this SCV either. Oh, will he see the Nexus? Do you think this SCV can get in? I think it will. I think it'll get a glimpse.
Yeah,
Did it?
There's a
Yeah,
Nexus.
I saw it. So he knows now that, like, the biggest all-ins aren't possible. But AC's really far ahead. Like, to state an understatement, he's up 4 SCVs with double workers. Protoss expand is ridiculously... What? He's not expanding. He canceled it.
Wow.
Wow. And AC's going double eBay.
So this is gonna be. He scans. He sees. Wow, that's tricky. If he had, I mean, there's no reason to scan the.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay.
We're back.
Okay. All right. I mean, so what? Zealot Sentry from here on? Zealot Sentry Oracle? Is that?
This isn't that good because, look, there are depots at the front. And, like, if I were AC, knowing he's so far ahead, I would just add a second bunker blind. He should not leave his base, though. Will Stim finish? That's the question. I don't think it will.
50 seconds to go.
Yeah, I don't think it will. The thing is, this is so weak. Look, 14 Marines, 3 Mirage. This can almost fight this army straight up.
Oracle's in with the very quick SCV pull. Very nice.
Very quick. Wow, he only lost one Harvester.
He's gonna draw the Marines back, though. I don't know.
Oh, no. Okay, got it. How many? 2. 2 is a joke. I mean, look, he's up 10 workers. No, I think AC just shuts this down easily.
Wow, okay, he's coming into the front.
Like, look at the number of bio units here. Like, he can't break this.
The bunker goes down, but there's
bunker goes down, but there are too many units, I mean.
In a head-on fight, I think the bio just wins. He's gonna pull the SCVs. And there's actually
there's a ton of harvesters here. He needs to send the oracles. I don't know what he's doing. He needs to send the oracles into the bag. While AC's preoccupied with this. Oh, Stim! This is done.
Wow, okay.
This is done.
With the mothership core gone,
now what he should just do is SCV pull and win this game.
He's gonna chase the stalkers.
I've always told AC to just goddamn SCV pull in his games, but he never listens to me. Honestly, if I were AC right now, I'd pull every single worker and go for it.
But why risk it there? I mean, there's a very good chance you can win with that, but what if he just, I mean, his finger slips or something?
Oh my god, terrible! He lost both of those oracles! Oh no!
GG. I mean, Phil and the Light knew it was over. So
oh my god! Wow, that was like one of the hardest shutdowns of Proxy Stargate I think I've ever seen. Damn. That was impressive.
That's incredible. That scouting and just knowing what to do in that kind of a moment, not panicking, calmly taking his Marines over. That was very impressive.
Very impressive indeed.
All right, so
like if I were him, honestly, I would have killed the pylon and then left. But he knew he sort of had the SCV around. He knew when the units were coming, so he knew it was safe to kill the Stargate. Because normally, whenever I try and do that, the Protoss just sends a Stalker, Zelda, Mothership Core and kills all my Marines, and I lose anyway. But what he did, he noticed the timing. He noticed that it was a 16, a proxy 16 pylon. So he knew that Protoss would not have many units. And he also checked with his SCV, so he knew it was perfectly safe to just go for the Stargate. It was a very smart play.
Yeah. I mean, I can't help but think, like, Protoss is taking 2 gases. The Protoss knows that there's no early Stalker to fend off the SCV Scout. The SCV Scout is going to come in.
Like, I mean, if I were the Protoss, honestly, like, if you know you're not going to get the Stalker, why would you want to proxy it in the most obvious and close location? You want to do a little bit more obscure. So that way it at least gets found, like, later.
Yeah, that's a good point. So I don't know. I don't know what. Maybe Phil and Light was, I don't know, maybe got nervous.
They're trying to all in our GM player, man. Trying to knock him out early.
Jeez.
Damn.
All right, let's
try to see. I'd be stressed, man. Having to deal with this many all-ins.
So that's a TVT, and then a ZVT, and now PVT.
Wow,
Wow.
those
Okay.
are quick games.
Yeah. Showing really strong performance in all three matchups. It's very impressive.
Yeah, all three matchups right in a row. TVT,
Yeah. Yeah.
TVZ, TVP. Huh. Okay, so who is going to be the next player?
Now, what is the format of this King of the Hill? 5 versus 5. So that means we need to win 5 games in order
Yep.
to. Okay, I
5
see.
games. AC is currently taken 3.
Wow.
If he can get us to the ace match, he's more than done his job. Normally, you know, you don't send your best player first, but because AC's got other stuff to do, he's got to play first this time. Normally, he would be the ace for obvious reasons.
All right, here we go.
Sending all your SCBs is going full Imp King, huh?
Are we currently running on a stream delay?
Yup, 2 minutes.
Oh, I see. So it seems like they.
I think they're just gonna now figure it
Yeah,
out.
I just saw the GGs.
Okay, so AC is gonna take a quick break, so that gives us some time to just think about those games he just played.
Do you want to go back into the ZVT? I wanted to take a look at that engagement again. Maybe take a look at that replay.
Oh, take a look at the replay.
Yeah. Take a closer look at the ZVT. That was the longest out of all the games, and I think probably the most
It's gonna be
interesting.
5 minutes. Okay, I'll just have a re-invite then. Well, should we? I think we should just talk about the play. It's gonna be annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, that one game. The funny thing about it was that it looked like Terran had no units, but the real thing that happened there, even though the mines whiffed, Zerg had no economy. So normally with those all-ins, you see a flood of lings, right?
Yeah.
They just come from back because after all everything else is dead, the lings sort of surround and kill the SCVs. But the problem there was there were no ling reinforcements because Zerg's economy was crippled.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about going with an all-in like that is you have no money you have no money and not enough drones. Like the proper response to that would be 1 spore crawler in each base, and then maybe two or so roaches. You leave it at each mineral line.
I think the real problem that game was he just took too much damage from the mine drop. AC was already far ahead, and taking damage from the mine drop really set Zerg behind, even farther than he was originally.
Yeah, in a way, that was just kind of a builder of the loss too.
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess, yeah.
Having detection versus mine drops, and then for the Zerg, and then for the Terran, having Marauders and a nice wall against a Baneling Roach all-in. I mean,
so this guy's a barcode.
OD barcode.
I believe I've played. Actually, I think I've played this guy on ladder. Have I? I think I have played him on ladder. I beat him.
This season, wow.
You know what he did against me?
What?
He did a blink all-in.
Blink all-in. Okay, on one base?
Yeah.
One base blink. I think it was really in the last game against the Protoss. AC Slayer used a scan in the main. Kind of after the SCV came in and saw the new expansion for the Protoss, he scanned the main again and just saw kind of nothing. And speaking as a Terran, what would you think in that kind of case? Would you just assume that the Protoss is behaving as normal and just taking their expand?
Like when you see 2 gas with...
You see 2 gas, you see about 600 gas mine, 3 gateways, and you saw a Nexus that was just beginning to come up.
When I see 2 gas, and you also see... when you see 2 gas and you see 3 probes in each gas, no second pylon, that's like 100% proxy. And most likely proxy Stargate. If you see 2 gases, those gas were really early. If you see 2 gases, and you see 2 probes in each gas, and 3 pylons, there's literally anything that can happen. But most likely expand behind like proxy Stargate maybe. If you see 2 pylons and 2 gas with 2 in each, that is most likely what is it? That is most likely proxy Stargate with expand. So he's ready. It's Galaxy.
Go back to the lobby and all right, AC Slayer versus OD Barcode.
OD Barcode. He called him Galaxy, so let's call him Galaxy.
Okay, Galaxy.
So AC's been carrying the team. We'll see if he can beat this Barcode. Maybe the barcode has like a specific build to snipe him. That would be fun to see.
It's gonna go 12 Forge.
Oh my god, no. I don't think AC doesn't like CC first, so I don't think that will work. So Protoss is not spamming at the beginning, so in the bottom right we have the man who's taken 3 games in a row, GRIMEY AC Slayer. And in the upper left, everyone's confused about what AC means. In the upper left we have OD Barcode, also known as Galaxy, according to Phrasia, who is electing go with 9 Pylon, obviously.
Right.
No proxy gateways, as I expected. And AC is opening with the very standard depot with the wall. The question is, I don't think he's going to be proxying Reaper this game. I really wish he would. Oh, okay then. Little bit
so
of...
AC is in a game.
AC is going full. He hasn't said a single word in any of these games when asked by his opponent,
Yeah.
so he's going full hardcore here.
He goes with the have fun and nothing else. Wow.
Oh, did he just go with only have fun?
He went with have
Oh,
fun.
only have fun. No luck for his opponent.
Okay.
It's actually a
13
funny
gate.
little metagame thing behind that. I'll explain that a little bit later. But we have Gateway, I believe 13.
Yep, 13 gate versus
14
12.
gas.
12 racks. Yep, gas goes down. Okay, nice. We'll see. We'll check the gas timing for the second gas for the Protoss.
I believe it was DeMuslim who said on stream, if the opponent wishes you have fun, it means they're not wishing you good luck, which means that you likely are not going to face a cheese. It's a little bit of a metagame thing. Not very likely to be true, but it's still an interesting observation.
Interesting.
Second pylon's over here. This is most likely to spot for incoming Widowmine drops. The other annoying thing is sometimes Terran players won't actually scout the second pylon. They'll think you're doing some ridiculous, like, no second pylon thing. Like, game 2, game 3, we have the SCV Scout coming in for AC.
Alright, so it looks like 1 racks fast expand by the Terran. Now, is that a common build in today's metagame?
I would say Reaper builds are much more common.
Okay. Alright.
But, on that said, 1 rack expands are by no means dead. The real reason why people open Reaper is just for the scouting. Reaper almost always guarantees scout. Whereas these SCV scouts, it's more of a luck-based thing, you know what I mean? You sort of have to hope that Protoss doesn't kill the SCV, whereas Reaper is almost guaranteed. He's going to spot the Nexus. 150 gas, very likely. AC's being super careful with his Marine. He's probably going to send this other Marine up here. Protoss is saving.
Right.
Where did all the gas go? Mothership core, okay. So, just very standard so far. He's likely to drop a Robo, given the resources.
Wow, look at that.
Oh,
AC
gosh.
Slayer is heading up with 3 Marines, and he's going to bunker rush. And it doesn't look like...
This is so clever.
out
He never showed this kind of play before. Well, then again, he never saw Protoss so fast expanded before, so I guess it makes sense. Oh, no, he spots it. Okay, AC needs to get out of there. Yeah, he spotted
He
it.
doesn't react. He doesn't react. OD spots it, but doesn't react. He should be killing the SCV. He sees it now, but it's a little too late.
Huh.
Wow.
Now,
And
the thing
no
is,
way.
Photon Overcharge will kill this, won't it?
I don't know.
He
I don't
needs
know.
to use the Stalker to cut off reinforcements. I don't know what he's doing. AC needs to get back in the bunker. This kind of cute.
Can't lose a
thing.
Marine.
He can't lose a Marine. Like,
Can't lose this Marine.
oh no, he needs to keep this SCV alive. I don't know what Barcodes or Galaxy is doing. He needs to snipe the SCV with the Stalker. Like, there's no excuse not to snipe the SCV.
Is under attack.
Behind this,
Oh, wow.
AC
Okay.
is going for a very standard 3-rack play. Oh no, like the Photon Overcharge. I think
The
it'll-
photo part should be
Oh, he
on
lost the Stalker. Oh my god, will this actually just kill the Nexus? Nexus is down to half health. Mothership core is gonna die if it gets too close. He's just gonna move into the next bunker. He's gonna salvage this. Will he get the salvage? No, he won't.
He won't. But he wasted all the hits on
What?
the old
Will
bunker.
he kill this Nexus? He can't kill the Nexus. Yeah, he won't kill the Nexus. The problem is he can't unload because all these units will die.
Okay, wow.
Well, if he saves 3 Marines, this was definitely worth it. Did he salvage the bunker?
He,
No, he didn't.
He didn't get the salvage. He didn't get salvage for either of the bunkers.
Actually,
Sweet
now that I
guy.
think about it, I think it's more of an even game
Yeah.
now because all the damage he did, he killed a Stalker. It maybe made Odie a little bit scared. He weakened the Nexus for his potential follow-up stim timing, though. That
But
is
not
pretty huge.
much though. There's just maybe a quarter or maybe 20% of the actual hull damage.
Yeah, that's true. That's very important to notice. He should actually chrono boost this Nexus to regen the shields faster.
Just that much faster, yeah. And I mean, and just make probes. You need to be.
Odie. Actually, this might end up very bad for AC if Odie goes for a massive blink play, because the massive blink play completely shuts down what AC is doing, I assume.
But AC is going 3
Yeah,
racks.
he's doing this timing I was talking about, the +1 stim combat shield.
Wow. Okay, with plenty of, and it looks like plenty of Marauders. He scans the main.
Does he see it? He sees everything.
Sees everything.
Sees everything.
Yeah, every single
A
structure.
little bit of a flawed placement, I think. I think he could have placed a little bit more to the left, but either way, he's going to spot this. He's not going to attack. He's going to build another bunker in the main. Very smart. Like, I mean, the thing about AC's build is if he doesn't move out, he gets a ton of units. So, I mean, he's going to hold this off easily. This build is designed to punish a Terran player who's greedily teching the medevacs, you know what I mean? And Terran is not greedily teching the medevacs. His factory's actually really late. So this is actually just a build order advantage. I wouldn't say win yet, but it is a
2
very...
bunkers in front, and it looks like there are no sentries, so a full repair process can go on.
If I were AC, I would send an SCV and patrol it on the lower ramp, and then leave my units at the ramp. Just that way so you don't get caught off by a massive blink into the main.
He does have that bunker in the main, though, which he could just shuttle some units
Look, the
into.
Protoss cannot attack into this. Like, Terran doesn't even need to repair the bunkers. He just got too many units here.
Yeah.
Like, Stalkers are not that good against this unit composition.
It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Marauders.
Nah, there's too much shit here. Oh, AC needs to not lose Marines. That's
Yeah, he needs to back up and get behind the bunker. Okay, it looks like he's...
I think he's just going to blink here.
Do you think he's gonna blink in and then
He's
run?
gonna blink into that little enclave, like right in front of the ramp.
But if he blinks there and then AC raises the depots, then Protoss literally has nowhere to go. All right, Protoss
He's
is
gonna,
looking.
yeah, AC knows it. He's going
But
into the main.
AC expects this, and he's gonna load up that bunker. 4 Marines go in the bunker. Now there's a pretty sizable
God,
chunk.
there's so many blink stalkers.
Wow.
Oh, he time warps.
Time warps the ramp.
No, I don't think this is enough.
Stim is finished though.
Still, oh, what is Protoss doing? He walked into the pile. Their supply is just dropping. Like, time warp's good. That's the second
Wow,
one.
the double time
That's just
warp on
shut
the ramp.
down. Wow. God, every time I
no
think AC
recall.
is... Every time I think AC is dead, he just somehow lives. I don't know how. What can Protoss do? He's no tech. Look, nothing in the production tab.
Yeah.
Absolutely
His
zilch.
expansion is half saturated. He's got proxy pylons.
He scans and no probes. 8 probes at the natural. 6 worker advantage for Terran. Terran is gonna get medevacs. Once medevacs are out, this game's over.
AC feels very confident his 3rd OC is going down.
AC is +1 versus no upgrades. This is like the perfect situation. Stalkers are absolutely horrible. Like, he
Blinks in,
blinks
he's got
into
a
death.
sentry.
He's
What's he gonna do with that
blinking
sentry?
into his loss, basically, at this point. Look, this is just death. Like, he has so few workers. He's no tech. Now with medevacs done, I actually don't see any hope.
Yeah, now AC can actually push out and actually drive these stalkers all the way back to the Protoss
There's no
base.
sight either. So Protoss can't, you know, do any sort of cute counter type. Look, he's gonna try and snipe the medevacs. Wait, he didn't snipe the med. What is he doing?
He's just attacking.
He's just attacking into Stim Marine Marauder. Look at the supply. Okay, this game's over.
In the words of Tasteless, expect GG. Anytime now.
6 City. Oh my god. Wow.
Wow.
Is AC going to get the all kill? Damn. He hasn't played much at all recently, but he still looks in really good form, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought he was in trouble when the Protoss blinked, but then I realized that, you know, AC just had too many units.
Yeah, because the concave, even though the Protoss was really working that ramp with that time warp, the concave advantage still went to Terran.
Yeah.
The Protoss was just in that tight little ball.
I think he needed a sentry. Did he have a sentry there?
He didn't. In the first engagement, there was no sentry, just pure Blink Stalker and a Mothership Core. And I think what he should have done is maybe warped in 2 sentries or so, and then walk up to the bunker.
I think what he should have done is he should have put a pylon. Oh, you can't warp on the high ground anymore, can you? No,
Yeah,
I don't think you can.
I think if he basically walks up to the bunker and then snipes one bunker, blinks out, and then repeats it, snipes another bunker, blinks out, and then force fields the ramp. Then I think, and then he continually blinks back and just takes the fight. I think that would have been the best micro situation. But
yeah, before this game, I told AC I think I'd played this guy on ladder, and he likes blink all-ins. It turns out he does a blink all-in.
Wow. I mean, what do you think? Like blinking into a force, usually you only do that when you know that your group of stalkers is gonna completely overpower the other.
Yeah,
other
you don't
opponent, right?
you don't blink into stim marauders.
Usually you want to just blink. You want to keep blinking back.
Like the marauders with their concussive they're like concussive grenades are trying to hug the stalkers, and then you just sort of jump into the arms of death. It's a horrible experience, man. The poor stalkers. But that actually looked really scary, right?
Yeah, I mean, there was a
there.
nice chunk of, but I mean, at the end of the day, though, it was an all-in, and there's no way he could have gotten all those stalkers if he had chronoed probes and gotten the economy back home.
If you look at the army value graph, it's actually hilarious, because at the moment where he blinked into AC's main, his army was literally double the value. But that just goes to how good Stim Marauders are. You can't really do that after Stim is done.
That's true. That's true. Now, do you think the bunker rush in the beginning, do you think that might have delayed?
I think the bunker rush might have provoked this guy into doing that, but I think he already had the plan. Like, I think he already started the Twilight before the bunker.
Because at the end of the day, the bunker rush actually did not do that much at all.
Yeah.
Actually, I think sum total probably a loss for AC
I
Select.
think that he should have, like, if you're doing that, I think you should proxy 1 or 2 of your racks. Just so you can get, like, an extra couple of Marines.
Yeah, but that, I mean, once Protoss scouts that, then Protoss knows.
Yeah, that's true.
Racks, and that's then the kind of the situation. They're not just going to so boldly take
If he
a
had
next.
salvaged the bunkers, I think it would have been worth it. But as is, I don't think so. Man, this is...
Hard salvage, yeah.
Man, he's just shutting off all in after all in. This is like all in number 3 in a row.
Yeah, 4-0 so far, and this
Wow, this is the ace match.
Yeah, who is their ace?
Who is their ace? I think they have a GM, don't they?
GM? Okay, this might be
Wow.
a bit closer.
Oh my god. If he pulls off the reverse all kill, their GM. And the funny thing is, man, I'm going last. I'm riding a secondary ace.
Let's hope that
So you better not lose.
Alright, let's see if we can get invite.
Very cool games, though. I'm actually learning a lot.
Yeah, that was really I just love how he's calm, collected.
Yeah, man, whenever I see that many Blink Stalkers, I get scared.
Yeah, you're scared, you stim, and then you forget you stimmed, and you stim too early, or...
Yeah, sometimes I double stim.
and sometimes, you know, you'll see Terran players, they'll prematurely pull the SCVs, they'll line up at the front,
Yeah.
you know, get that repair, get that auto repair.
They'll, like, try and micro within a time warp.
Yeah. But I didn't see any of that. I just saw really calm, collected, put the bunker in the main, build another bunker at the natural, and just arrange your units so that, you know, wherever Protoss can go, the Terran's there with the second step to cut everything off.
Yup. So we're just waiting for the invite to the next game. So I again, to reread at that point, I messaged AC before. I told him I believed I played this guy in ladder, and he loves blink all-ins. So I am taking a little bit of credit for that preparedness.
So against a quick medevac, say a quick medevac, 2 medevac marine drop kind of a build by turn, would that blink all in, would that have succeeded?
Yeah. Well, the thing about the mine, you're talking about the mine drop build, right?
Oh, no, I'm talking about the Protoss. In the last game with the Protoss.
Yeah.
AC Slayer,
Open with 3 racks, right?
Yeah, instead of going 3 racks, instead if you just went quick factory, quick double medevac into...
Oh, you mean if you went for factory instead of add-ons? Yeah, you can lose to that very easily.
Okay, I see. And then the blink back at home could be used for defense against the...
The really weird thing about the matchup nowadays is, like, that's the way to stay safe, and you can put up a good timing push, but the problem with that is it really delays your medevacs. So if your timing push doesn't work, your medevacs come out like a minute later than they should. And that minute really does make a difference. It allows Protoss to take another third. It just really messes things up.
So on the Protoss end, if the Protoss had not gone for, say the Protoss had put down a forward instead, went with double upgrades, chronoed out some workers, and then AC pushes, do you think the Protoss could have held?
Maybe. If he had like maybe a cannon to supplement the Nexus cannon. On that map, I don't think so, just because of the ramp, like the entrance and natural is huge. But on a map like, let's say, Star Station, yeah, I think so.
Okay, I see. Would there be any chance of an Immortal coming out, or?
Yeah, maybe an Immortal early on. Just, yeah. You can hold off that push rather easily. It's just, it keeps you really safe in the early game, which is what I like, as demonstrated in that game. So I'm just waiting for the invite.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine some force fields would have been really good if they were fighting out in the open. Force field plus...
No, actually, if AC hadn't scanned and it had moved out to the normal timing, you would have gotten slaughtered.
Okay.
By the Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, caught out in the open. Then it's just purely blink back until all the bio dead.
And then you blink forward, and then when they stim, you sort of blink away, and then you waste a stim.
Blink forward, and then you dance.
Yeah, oh my god.
Proceed to kill.
I think the Colossus dance is the coolest of all the dances. Have you seen the Colossus dance?
Yeah, I've seen it. It like bends over and stuff.
Yeah, and it like twirls. It's awesome.
Did they make a High Templar dance, or was that just in the beta?
No, I don't think they have a High Templar dance. Do they?
I don't know.
Well, let's look into the unlockable dances.
I thought I've seen, maybe it was just kind of a demo thing. I thought I saw a High Templar doing some sort of dance.
We're just waiting for the invite. I guess they have to wait a little bit to get their next player in.
Oh my goodness, this is...
There's an Oracle dance. I never knew there was an Oracle dance.
This must be nerve-wracking for Team OD.
Man, they kept on trying to snipe him with all their all-ins, and it just failed repeatedly. This next guy's got his work cut out for him, man.
Yeah, I mean...
No, like, honestly, I think that if he wins, like, all of our players, we should just go into long macro games. And they just sort of wear him out, yeah.
Have all of our Terrans just float buildings, just build and float them.
And then he'd be like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Just go into 2-base, planetary fortress, turret your entire main, go tank turret on 2-base, just never leave.
Oh yeah, there are no OD members in this clan chat.
Wow, okay.
Gotta message that guy to invite me. Let's just go to match history and look him up.
Frieza, right?
Yeah, Freeze.
Alright, a little bit of downtime, just waiting for the next invite. EC Slayer set as busy. Doesn't want anybody messaging.
He's gone full hardcore mode.
This guy's not playing around. He's got an appointment later tonight.
Yeah, man. It's actually probably good for him that all these all-ins. He's like, oh, he's quick games.
Yeah. Wow.
If I kept getting all-in, I'd get stressed.
But I mean, think about it. He's held off 4 all-ins. What kind of an ego boost would that be?
Well, 3 all-ins. The first one wasn't really an all-in.
That's true. First one was just a very kind of...
Just standard. It was actually very standard.
It's a really nice... I mean, it was a really nice build by EC.
Yeah. He's done that build against me, so... He loves that build on that map.
Only work on that... I guess it works well on that map, because it's hard to scout that pocket third.
Yeah. And it's really hard to scout the corner.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
wow,
so...
some downtime, man. Those games. Very intense.
I wonder, is OD having like a group huddle right now? Like,
yeah.
Are they... Because they've been... I assume they've been all watching the stream, and... hearing our biased as hell commentary. Just every sentence, go GRIMEY!
Yeah, man. AC is dominating. His first thing in he was pretty. He apparently is pretty rusty, but that's Even
I
with
didn't
rust
see
on
any
his
signs
shoulders.
I didn't see any signs of rust these last 4 games.
Yeah. Well, I did in the first one because he was banking 1,300 minerals at one point. Oh, wait, 1 second. BRB. I gotta get the door.
Okay. All right, we just got a moment here. We're sorting out the invite to the 5th match, the 5th game. Okay. All right.
Okay, so I'm back.
Yeah. Here we are.
Here we are. Loading it up. Got my ice cream
Very nice.
to accompany this epic series of games. Oh my god, it's GM versus GM. Oh,
Look,
shit's
let's take a
hitting the
look.
fan, man.
Okay, he's got OD Mercy has got
Okay, man, this is our next job. Just wear him down. The macro games.
about 350 or so games in this season. He's ranked 63. Ranked 63 GM on North America. What is AC Slayer's rank?
Like 135.
Okay, so
140. He hasn't played a lot recently.
okay.
Okay. It's
130.
gonna be my first ever Grandmaster versus Grandmaster casted game.
All right, here we go. Loading screen. Derelict Watchtower TE Tournament Edition.
Yeah. I'm getting nerd chills.
So I'm gonna be tasteless and you're gonna be Artosis.
Talk to me,
Expect
talk to
CG
me, Tosis. No, that's what Tasteless says. Okay, in the bottom left we have the Terran on a hot streak. It is Grimy AC Slayer. And in the upper right, the Ace. And the last man standing. Can he pull the reverse? Can he start the beginning of a reverse all kill? It is Mercy.
Okay, so 9 pylon. And
Proxy gates. Oh, you should have done it, man. That's what that's like an MVP. That's going full MVP. It's like everything's on the line, and then whoop.
put those gates. I mean, the thing is, AC Slayer is always opting to go with the
With the racks expand, so I guess it doesn't make sense. If you
Yeah,
see someone has
also-
a tendency for CC first, you would do that.
yeah, and he's always putting the depot at the front. Is that standard?
Yeah.
Like some Terrans would just put that just right behind the mineral line to save some time, but if you put it in the front, you shut down all in-base.
Yeah, and also I think the more
Yes.
important part of walling is it's annoying versus blink stalkers, but the real reason why people wall is because if you don't scout DTs and they come from the front, you raise the wall, pull SCVs to repair, and then you can keep the DTs in your natural.
Yeah.
That's very important, actually.
Okay, so we have a probe coming out. It looks like it's just scouting.
If I were OD Mercy, I would go for a really greedy double forge build, play really safe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just said greedy and safe, but really for Protoss, greedy is kind of safe. So
a little bit of coming out.
Yup.
All right.
So you go Cybernetics, you're getting expand. I think that he should add on a quick single forge. I think honestly, if he were in this position, I think the best would be to play the Rain PvT style, where you go for the forge and robo, and you play super passively and super safe. I think that's the best option right now.
And what is your kind of mid-game to late-game composition? What are you aiming for in that kind of style?
You're just aiming for Storm to hold off Terran plus 2 SCV pull all-ins, and then you're also aiming for splitting the map, you want to actually get like pylons in very key locations to DT Zealot harass, and then get a Warp Prism in the main. Just try and not engage the Terran army until like the last point, and then try and harass. That's very good.
Alright, so AC Slayer's got a really nice NG Bay block here.
That's smart. If you don't see a Zealot,
Mm-hmm.
We should always eBay block. Oh no, he shouldn't lose the SCV. That's a bit sloppy.
Yeah, that's kind of a, I would say, a mistake right there.
Yeah, you shouldn't. There's no excuse to lose the SCV. You should keep it safe. I'm assuming AC is going to send out a second SCV.
No, it
does
looks
that.
like
No SCV sent yet. He should really soon because otherwise he's never going to get the secondary scout. Does he know where the third pylon is though? He doesn't. So Mercy is probably going to put tech right on the corner here.
Actually, AC has not seen any structure by the Protoss. He just walked in with his SCV. He didn't see anything at the ramp, and then just continued to. And he went straight back down the ramp, and he just built the NG bay.
Yup.
So
He never saw the third pylon.
Yeah, if you look at AC's vision, he doesn't see a single pylon, a single structure by Protoss on the map. So.
Yup. So that would make me pretty worried as a Terran player.
All right, so he's got the 5 Marines lined up at the top of the ramp. Nice, really nice looking formation there. And he shoots. Managed to get a little bit of hull damage, but Mercury is, I guess, should be expecting. Oh, he's dancing. Wow. Okay.
What's he dancing with? The Stalker?
He's dancing with the Stalker. I think it was out of vision.
Just trying to put on some flair for us.
Maybe, I don't know. Oh, are you doing the observing, or can I do the?
I'm doing the observing.
Okay. You wanna still do the observing this game?
You can do it.
Okay. All right. Did you switch it to me yet?
Makes me roll. Yeah, I'll do yours. Okay, so
Okay.
production
All right,
tab. Okay, we have Mercy. Is going for, I believe, a what is it called? He's going for a quick robo. This is all very standard. I believe he's going for the rain style I talked about previously. He's probably going to add on a forge, or 2 forges soon. To be honest, man, I think that just going single forge is better than going double forge. Just because I think that the attack upgrade isn't nearly as important as the armor upgrade, and why would you try and make yourself so much more unsafe if you go for double forge, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like when the single forge is just almost as good.
Alright, so
oh, Robo Bay, okay, he's probably going to add on the forges I mentioned before.
Protoss is setting out a probe, putting a proxy pylon towards the top left side of the map. It'll be interesting to see what he makes.
Did AC scan? No, he did not. What did he? He did. He saw the robo. Never mind.
Yeah, he saw the robo. He saw 3 gateways. Doesn't look like he saw the robotics bay.
Oh, he didn't. But I mean, if you see a robo, it's like almost 100% robotics bay nowadays. Although you could, I guess you could go into Templar. So there's the single forge I was talking about. This could either be for a big all-in with +1 armor, or it could just be standard macro play. We'll see. So AC is doing the +1 stim combat shield timing I was talking about in previous games. The observer is coming around. Will the observer see?
Currently
it sees
tracking
some units. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's obvious now.
Yeah, sees a trickle of units. So let's take a look back at Protoss's base.
Now, will the Colossus finish in time? He's got this timeout really well. Okay, he sees everything. Wow.
I don't think the Colossus is gonna. I mean,
oh, look at this! The Zealot harass. Very smart play by our Protoss player. Oh my God, the sentries.
Yeah, the Zealots are coming back in. He managed to squeeze through. He kills both sentries. There's 3 Zealots getting.
He needs to get out of here. He needs to get out of here. He cannot take damage from this next.
Back at home, there's Zealots ravaging the main.
How many?
There's a lot of damage. Okay, he's gonna go with the double stim. The Colossus.
Oh, the Colossus! Oh, is he gonna get it? No, he's
Wow.
not. Oh, he
gets the
got
Colossus.
the Colossus.
Wow. A little bit of.
But if we look at the Protoss, I still think that AC is really far behind now.
The Protoss is on 2 base full saturation, and those Zealots completely wiped out AC's natural.
No, AC's actually in a horrible position. Look at the supply.
Yeah.
It's just the Zealots.
Wow. That was a really impressive counter.
Harvesters.
With 2 mules though, so it's not too bad. More like 35, am I right?
I mean, obviously,
no,
mules.
Serious. Wow, this is gonna really delay.
Interesting. Now, I do not agree with what AC is doing. He's going double reactor at Starport. When you're
I don't
at this
think it's
few
gas.
workers,
Mm-hmm.
you should not go double like reactor. Like at least go like single reactor on one of them, because if you're doing double reactor, like Protoss, if I were Protoss, just stop making Colossus. Cancel range, cancel Colossus number 2. Just add on Templar Archives, play super passively and win, because now Terran on a low economy is investing so much into useless units.
Alright, 2 medevacs come out. They do a
Hey,
little
now
bit.
that I think about it, look at the supply. It's slowly evening.
Mhm.
Before it looked really bad. Now it's only like about a little less than 20.
I think Protoss is just gonna 2 base all in. 2 extra gates. Excuse me, 2 extra gates coming down.
That's smart.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks to be 6 gate plus Robo. Add on a mothership core and
Double drop from 10.
Yeah, there's a double drop coming into the main though. That's my phone. Okay.
Terran should have built a turret in the front. Okay, scans into the observer. Very good.
Alright. Aaron.
Worker count's evening because Protoss is doing an all-in. This is actually very good. He's gonna delay this.
Wow, okay, cancels 3 of
Texas
them.
cannon.
It's another pylon. And does he just leave? Does he get out?
Leaves. I think he needs to leave right now.
Protoss is just still sitting in
Oh
the
no, dude, the Warp Prism. The Zealot harass is gonna continue. I'm so scared for AC.
Zealots coming in from the top. Warp Prism coming in from the right.
Oh my god, this is just such brilliant, like, harassment-oriented play from our Protoss.
Wow, and the robotics goes down. And he boosts out.
Oh, he got the robotics!
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
But now there's zealots in the natural.
Zealots
there's
in the natural, zealots in the main. This is going really bad. How many workers now? Up to 20 workers killed. He needs to pull these away. The Protoss has left 1 zealot in here. He's gonna kill 2 more. 22 workers killed.
It's impressive harass.
Is he gonna snipe the Warp Prism with these Vikings?
Uh-oh.
Oh, lag.
Yeah, I was feeling a little bit of lag.
Look at the supply though.
It's dead even. Who's lagging?
Look at how much bank Protoss has. No, Phrazia's lagging.
He's just lagging.
Game resumed.
Okay. Alright. Oh boy.
Okay.
Is at least
Phrazia's left the game.
Alright. Uh-oh, there's
no Nexus cannon on
there's
this.
a very healthy pack of Vikings here on an intercept course. Oh my goodness, does...
The Warp Prism dies! What was in it? Just 3
Wow.
zealots, okay.
Warp Prism
That's
just
very
gets-
satisfying.
Just gets owned.
Die.
Wow, okay, so...
But now, look, what Terran is a supply lead? Wait, what is happening to the Protoss macro?
If you look at the Protoss natural, he put down 6 cannons.
Whoa!
Put down 6 cannons. He's going Twilight now. This is the
What?
most
He's just
extended.
expecting an all-in. What is Protoss doing? He's so far ahead, he doesn't need to do this.
Yeah.
Now Terran is ahead. How did he do this? That's just a horrible mistake from our Protoss player. He was playing so well.
Yeah, the Zealot, after the Zealot run by and after the nice defense at home, I mean, I think the double drop
I
to
think
the
that
north,
what he did was he knew he was really far ahead, right? So he assumed AC would all in. That's why he built so many cannons. Like, basically, if I were AC, I would have all in. But now that I think about it, that's actually the wrong decision. He just sat back.
All right, so the
Storm is on the way.
there's only 2 Colossus and there's a healthy number of Vikings in tow here. So with the Protoss army being
He's
split
gonna
up,
lose so many zealots.
yeah,
Oh my god! What is he doing? He was so far ahead. My voice is cracking from my excitement.
wow, he gets the observer. But I don't think he
This
figured
army's
that
puny.
out.
If Protoss moves into the middle of the map, I think he just gets stomped. Without Storm. Once Storm finishes, I think he can.
He's gonna wait for Storm. He's got about
How many Templar?
400, 350.
How much
yeah.
energy is on the Templar? Can you check? Okay. Yeah, they have storms. Plenty of
Okay.
storms. Terran should add on a ghost. Okay, yeah, he's getting Mobius reactor. Terran's not getting a third, which I guess is smart. Actually, he is. Never mind. But this is a
Yes,
late third.
yeah.
My God, man, this game.
Terran has still not yet found out about this pylon. All right, Terran's going in.
Well, it's
Can
really
he get,
obscurely placed.
get
I
the
really-
robo? Is he gonna get it?
Oh, will he get the robo? No,
Oh
he
my
won't.
goodness.
He won't get the robo. He won't. Will he?
And he gets it. Wow.
Wow, impressive.
Very-
Did we just both say impressive?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't.
Talk
And
to
that
me,
back is
Toes.
going in. Okay, and zealots are coming in.
Will he
AC
cancel
Slayer-
the third?
He's
I
gotta
don't think
know.
he can.
He's gotta
He'll
know
cancel.
that so many zealots coming
Okay, it
in.
depends on how fast AC is reaction. Come on, AC. AC, don't do this to me, man. My God, zealots
He's
are
in.
fast. He will he cancel? No, he won't.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Close. He needs to kill that pylon.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's leaving
Now,
units here.
Protoss
Now
is
he's,
coming
okay,
out.
he sees the all-in. AC needs to pull back into the natural right now.
Yeah.
No, do not fight.
There's ghosts. There's ghosts,
Wait,
though.
should he fight? Where do you think he should fight? I actually don't know.
Should
Should he
fight-
fight in the middle? Where he can get a massive concave? Or should he
The
fight
best thing
where
to
he gets
do
the
is...
ramp?
I think
the
he should
ramp.
see where Protoss is going. If Protoss is going to head over to the third, he should cancel the third.
Yeah.
And then use that time to build
Look,
up a
this
little
is smart.
more
This is very smart from AC. Okay, man. Will AC Slayer get the all
Wow.
kill? Will he get the all kill?
It's down to this. It comes.
It's
It really
down to
does.
this brilliant-
Wow,
Protoss
that's
is so far ahead. Oh my God, so smart. He's lifting it away.
yeah. He's coming up, and this just buys Terran more and more time. There's Marines.
There's
and
no third. What is Protoss? Like, I mean, if there's no third from Protoss, why does Terran need to take a third, right?
There is now a third. He sees there's no third. Protoss takes another third for himself. And is Protoss just gonna retreat? Protoss
Well,
is just,
actually, I think that Protoss might have assumed that Terran, canceled it now that I think about it. Right?
yeah, yeah. Protoss is gonna send the probe into the third. He's gonna check to see when the third gets
Well, that
built.
was smart from Protoss not to attack upwards. But look at his army, man. It's puny. What does he have? 1 zealots versus, 3. What are the upgrades on the bio? 2. Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Terran is never supposed to have an upgrade lead in this matchup. Like never.
Yeah,
Now,
with the
like
probe
AC,
on
if there's
the,
one deficiency in his play, I'd say he needs to take like 2 Marauders, stam and run all around the map. Because the worst thing that can happen right now is DTs. If
Yeah,
Protoss
how
moves in
far
like
are we-
7 DTs, sends like 2 into each base, you can just come back from absurdly behind positions.
Or just zealots. I mean, this pylon has been here nearly the entire game.
This
so
is actually brilliant placement because think about it, a unit on the high ground at the third will not see it. And it's like so obscurely placed.
is it not common to take the watchtowers? I feel like you should really just take the watchtower. You do see
Actually,
the whole.
you're right. But I mean, versus Protoss, there's not much incentive because War Prism's so rare.
All right, there's a double
Does Protoss see
going
it?
Protoss
He
third.
sees the drop. You should send. No, actually, once High Templar finish these kinds of things, double feedback.
Feedback.
Wait, you only got 1. Why do you only get 1 feedback? You should have gotten 2. The storm there was a mistake.
The double feedback.
You should have double feedback, not feedback.
Not one storm and then
Yeah.
feedback. I see. Yeah, that was a full
He
energy.
needs to
high
build a
power.
missile turret, by the way, in the middle of the map, so that way his army doesn't get spotted. Oh, like right when I say that.
Wow. Nice scan. There's a probe here and there's a pylon here. These are okay.
Like
Frost
AC's
moving
ahead
up.
in this game, guys, but this is still fairly even. Like it's like anyone
Yeah.
can win.
Supplies are dead even. There's plenty of energy on these sentries.
But
It's not
Terran is
for-
a massive upgrade lead.
Do the upgrades they make that big of a
Yeah,
deal though
they're
when there's storms and colossi?
Well, when there are this many zealots, they're huge.
All right,
When there are
wow.
only storms
This is-
and colossi, I guess not. If
this
I
is
were
really-
AC, I'd make a factory and start making hellbats, like and get the blue flame. But I guess he doesn't need it. How marine heavy is he?
Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
this is a good composition. Oh my God! It all comes down to this.
Here we go.
It all comes down to this.
No.
No observer.
Retreat.
No observer. Oh, you need to watch out. Like-
Oh wow. Okay. The defensive storms in the. and
Okay,
he
AC,
gets-
do not
right?
attack. Never attack into the Protoss. Oh my God, he's getting all the go. How many Templar?
Wow.
Are there no Templar? Where's the Templar?
There are no Templar.
There are
yeah.
no Templar.
No Templar.
What? Has AC done it? Protoss is spreading.
Oh my goodness.
Will it do
Okay.
it?
He's gonna get one volley.
Go, EMP! Stim!
Tim, kite.
Upgrades are huge.
The ghost.
Oh my
the
god,
ghost
the ghosts
is
are
completely
massacring
intact.
everything. Has
The ghost
AC done it?
is killing
Has he
everything.
done it? Oh my god. What am I seeing?
The price double for the Terran.
Oh my god, AC. Okay, I just humiliated myself, but I don't care. I don't give a
Wow,
damn.
guys. Expect GG.
GG anytime soon. AC Slayer got me all killed. Despite displaying so much, he faced the worst enemy of Protoss.
And the supply deep and the Nexus.
The Nexus is gone.
Nexus is down.
Units are gone.
Probes
Everything's
are all
gone.
gonna die.
And GG.
Wow.
I just look like an
Wow,
idiot from yelling.
speechless. So AC Slayer goes 5-0 in the Grimy vs OD clan war. Wow.
Man, I was worried. The beginning set him so far behind.
Oh my goodness! Wow, that game was good though.
Wow.
With the Zealot run by after the first Terran push out, and then just posturing in the middle with the Protoss just testing the waters, just seeing if you can maybe force Terran to get in a bad position, maybe get Terran to overcommit
Man, I'm
to it.
shocked from that game. I cannot believe AC did it.
Wow.
He was like dead. I was like, what?
Yeah,
What are
I
we
mean,
doing with this
I think
game?
that it was just a mystery by the Protoss.
No, the Protoss, he had a chance at the end there. The real problem is he got all his High Templars sniped.
Why
And
did
he
he-
had an upgrade disadvantage. That was another thing.
Why did the Protoss run back? Because he lost his observer?
Yeah, no observer.
Okay, so no observer means cloak ghosts will just completely wreck your army.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Man,
Oh.
any words? Mercy was good though, man. He was a good player.
Yeah, I mean,
The Zealot harass, everything was done so well.
it just seemed like, the scan of the observer and the observer dying, and then it just all went downhill. I mean, up to that point, I thought they were pretty even with depending on the micro. It could have gone other ways if there was nice storms. Good force fields. That Protoss definitely could have taken that fight, but wow, that fight with all those, there were like 8 or 9 cloak ghosts just wrecking havoc.
God, what did I see? No, you know what really kicked it, man? I don't even think it was the Templar. The real thing there was AC had an upgrade, even or an advantage at that point. And if you have an upgrade advantage as Terran, that's not supposed to happen. Like, all fights are supposed to be even upgrades, or you're behind. Because of Chrono Boost, right?
Yeah.
If you fight an upgrade advantage, it's huge.
Wow, especially for those Marines, right? Marines versus Zealot?
Yeah, Marine versus Zealot.
Zealot.
My God, he was so bad. I was like, what are you doing, AC? You're falling apart, But no, he kept his cool.
Oh my goodness. 5-0 Arthur.
5-0 Arthur, man.
That's,
Man. I'm in shock. I also spilled some of my ice cream on myself in my excitement.
Make sure that was ice cream?
Yeah. Keep it PG-13.
It is PG-13. Oh, it's G.
Man, that was awesome.
That game was sick.
Well,
That was
great job,
sick.
man. This has been like most fun casting experience.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to cast with you. It was really nice hearing your Terran insight.
Yeah.
Mind
You
of
had
Terran.
Unfortunately, there were not many Zergs, so
Yeah, just one Zerg game today.
yeah.
But it looks like in the grimy chat, there's a lot of hurrahs and
Yeah,
hoorays.
man. AC, for being all quote-unquote rusty, man, he did a good job.
What does AC stand for, by the way?
Arthur Choi, his name.
Oh, okay, so why is it AC Slayer?
I don't know, he just added like some sort of an appendage or something.
I see. Okay, I see.
Wow, he got so behind in the early game.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
Protoss he sort of made a lot of mistakes, you know what I mean?
I
He
think
got so
Protoss-
far ahead, I think it got to him. He started making cannons
Mhm.
where he didn't need to, he didn't take a third.
Yeah. The thing is that double drop, I think Protoss was maybe like hoping to go out with 3 Colossi. That's a common number to push out with. 3 Colossi, 2 base, 7 or 8 gates, feels good for a nice mid-game push. But then that robotics just got sniped.
Yeah, the
And,
robotics kept getting sniped, right? That was actually key if I think about it. Because Protoss would have either had A, more Colossus, because Terran had a low Viking count, or B, more observers, meaning the Cloak Ghost wouldn't do anything. So actually the robotics snipe was huge.
Yeah, and I think that towards the last fight, I mean, there were like 2 or 3 Colossus. That was it. And there were like, 7 or 8 High Templar, but had the robotics been placed just maybe like a little bit more into the base, behind the minerals or something like that, and not have been sniped twice, that Colossus count might have gotten up to 5 or 6, and that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I mean... Clan Arthur. Hey, do you remember that thing where it was like Team Teja?
Is that because the rest of Team Liquid sucks?
Rename it to Team Arthur.
There's what, Liquid...
Like Liquid sucks balls without me, Pirate Terran or something?
Teja's good. I mean, the rest of the foreigners on Team Liquid, they were pretty dominant.
Actually, I think now it's not Team Teja anymore, because Snoot's really good.
Snoot, yeah. I mean, but I still feel like Snoot, he's good for European, but
yeah, he's not as good as Teja.
He's not as good as he doesn't have the wins that Teja. I mean, Teja, when Teja takes first place somewhere, we're not all that surprised, if there's Koreans there. But if Snoot, takes 5-6 games off Koreans, then we're just like, wow, this is our new foreigner hope, Let's make him American, Snoot's now American. Gonna join the ranks of Stefano and Scarlet as being American.
Yeah, he's Norwegian, right? I believe.
Swedish I think he's Swedish or either that or Norwegian. But it's very impolite to get those confused.
He's Scandinavian.
The Finns and the Swedes and the
Danish and
the Danes, not the Danish is what you eat.
Oh my god, I don't know. I'm terrible with geography. Man. My voice. I've never shouted that loud ever since. The only time I ever shouted that loud in my room before was like once before, and that was. Do you remember the GSL finals between MVP and Squirtle?
That was like what, 2010?
No, what, 2012. It was actually not that long ago. It was 2012, like March or something. I screamed that loud when that Archon toilet on the battle cruisers happened.
Oh, I think I saw the replay of that. I saw the cast of that, like a VOD of that later. Yeah. No. I don't know if that was the same game, but wow.
Yeah, wow, AC, man. I was getting worried, man. He was playing so well. The other GM Protoss, he was playing so well, and I was like, how is anyone gonna beat him now?
Yeah, like I feel like the reverse all kill was could have happened. I mean,
it could have happened, man.
We didn't have King on our roster, so.
No, we did.
Oh, okay, we did. Okay.
Maybe if he won there.
All right, so it looks like King.
Oh yeah, you and King need to play a returning game, so.
Yeah.
I can be casting you playing after this, man.
Okay. Oh my goodness. After that, I gotta go get some ice cream or something.
I have ice cream.
Yeah, go get a drink. Here, how about this? I'm gonna quit our Skype call, and you can.
It's been an awesome time casting with you, man.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I mean, those were incredible games to watch, and I had a blast today casting with you. So
AC said he had to go to work in like 15 minutes. Imagine if those guys had known and then they just played like super long, safe games.
Oh my goodness! Today I have to play Imp King in a best of 5, and if I win that, the winner of that match goes.
Oh yeah, you're going to the finals against Ryziax.
Yeah, I mean if I can come out ahead over Imp King's devious. Oh my goodness!
Oh my god, man.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna say goodbye to the.
Yep, goodbye. I'm gonna take the stream down and then put it back up for your game.
Okay, I'm gonna maybe go and get some refreshments. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Me too. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, all right. Bye bye.
And it's been a fun time for all you.